The year 2000, at the peak and height of the dark and twisted storytelling as a genre, an ex-id software developer released one of the most iconic and cult classic pieces of entertainment in video game history, titled American McGee's Alice. This version of Alice is a retelling of the classic novel by Charles Ludwig Dodgson, the man whom the world knows as Lewis Carroll. The Alice novel is a dark fantasy that dives deep into adult subject matters such as trauma, mental health, the balance between madness and sanity, corruption and the decay that comes from it, as well as identity and self-discovery. Alice's genesis would be realized in the year 1997 while American McGee was driving up the Californian coast. It was a combination of the music that he was listening to at the time, the Crystal Method's track Trip Like I Do, the crashing of the waves, reckless driving, and the rock cliffs. All of these elements inspired the core vision of the game and, unbeknownst to McGee, set forth a journey on creating one of the most iconic and surreal modern-day stories ever told. To match the game's dark overtone, American acquired the help of composer Chris Vrenna, former drummer of Nine Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson, to help with the game's soundtrack. The music has an eerie and dissonant organic tone to it, and it sounds like it came straight from a dystopian Victorian era. Vrenna at the time was instructed not to use any synthetic sounds, but to use natural and traditional instrumentation instead. Chris composed the music with a unique and unconventional approach by utilizing a blend of antique instruments, toys, and found sounds to invoke the unsettling atmosphere of the game. In 2011, more than a decade later, American McGee, along with Spicy Horse Games and publisher Electronic Arts, released the long-awaited sequel, Alice: Madness Returns. This sequel follows Alice, now grown up, and is still haunted by her traumatic events from her childhood. We see Alice in a much more fleshed out version of Wonderland with upgraded 3D models, levels, and gameplay. Madness Returns is heavier in mature themes and has a much more unsettling tone to it. This time around, the game's music was created by 3 different composers: Chris Vrenna, Marshall Crutcher, and Jason Tai. The music still holds an unsettling quality to it, but reflects much more melancholy in tone. Tracks like the main theme, Wasteland, and Madness set the vibe for the music you will hear during your adventure. Present day 2025, where's the game now? Well, it's complicated. Through troublesome legal disputes, creative control and ownership, EA keeping the IP hostage, and fan outcry for a new sequel, sadly, American McGee is not tied to the series anymore. In February 2023, American McGee, along with his development team, Mysterious Studios, created a design bible that explained where the series was going next, a new game called Alice Asylum. The design bible was a proposal to EA and acted as a blueprint to all the characters, level design, weapons, music, gameplay, and even a generous amount of incredible and beautiful art from developers. Unfortunately, EA shot down that proposal and locked away the IP for the foreseeable future. American's final gift to fans is a free, downloadable PDF of Alice Asylum Design Bible. So today, a dev team has been hard at work under the direction of game designer Henri Veris. You can follow the progress on his YouTube and X page. I'll provide a link down below. And I'm also very thrilled to announce that I am composing music and doing sound design for the Alice Asylum project. This is a dream game for me, and I will be posting the progress of my work here on my YouTube channel as well as my social media. So follow and subscribe if you want to be a part of it. We cannot let money-hungry companies like EA get away with how they treated both American McGee and the Alice IP. So please show your support for the Alice Asylum project. Ever since I fell down that rabbit hole of the twisted and unsettling world of American McGee's Alice, I was addicted. The way he reimagined the classic storytelling of Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland into a dark and psychological journey enchanted me to the core. Each character was twisted, the music was haunting, and the environments were unsettling. All of this spoke to the depths of my imagination and to my love for eerie storytelling. Today, I want to take you on a journey with a ReSCØRE and an ode to one of the most beloved video game series ever made. Please enjoy.
The vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.